Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Tales of Arise, the demo version that came out recently. So, we've spent most of the day playing with this character who is named... what again? Where's your name? Oh no, their name isn't on the screen. I do not remember her name. Kisara, there we go. I think we're going to try Dohalim. Yeah, let's go ahead and try Dohalim. So, how do we do this? Change party leader. Oh, I see. It just kind of like scrolls through. Okay. Yeah, we'll give him a shot. Him and his staff look pretty fun. Alright, so we have goals now. Already fought you. So the enemies do respawn, that's for sure. And it seems like we can mostly choose what fights we get into and which ones we don't, so that's a nice thing. Set your own pace. It's dangerous past this... What? You guys plan on actually fighting that Zoigle? Are you nuts? I'd really think twice before taking that thing on, you know. Yeah, let's see what we can do. So we do have this on hard mode, so once we actually find a boss, it could be pretty difficult. So is that the giant Zoigle over there? I think it is. I wonder if we should just go for him.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Alright, let's see what we can do, huh? Of course we're doing this with a brand new character that we don't know. Alright, so while we're here, let's go ahead and check out some of our arts. So, Dohalim has healing. Regenerate is another healing thing. So all of these ones with the little cross on it are healing, it looks like. Or support arts. Okay. Temporarily raises one ally's AG recovery speed for a set period. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I need to look at. So does that mean that these passive arts are things that we have to go into the screen to do? Oh no, I see. We can set them here too. Okay, so elusive deity, that one throws up. It looks like this one throws down. I'm gonna put elusive deity on here and tornado drive on this one. Okay, sonic spear. A forward rush. I like those on X. So that one's... This is what I did in the first game too, is I kind of had like certain types of attacks on certain things. So like X as a charge forward, triangle as throw up or throw down, those types of things. Performs a spinning jump and unleashes a barrage of rod strikes. What else do we got here? Seismic rupture. Looks like it has earth elemental. Twirls his rod while charging forward, following it up with a rock attack. A beginner earth art that makes the ground rise upward across multiple phases. Invokes an ominous howl upon an enemy. So I'm not really sure what the... So maybe that's dark magic of some kind. It says right... the icon's next to Demon Strike. I don't know what those mean. Obviously right here we have an earth. So earth magic. So maybe that's some kind of like dark magic. But I don't know what the little purple face is. Elusive, Tempest, and then, yeah, let's do Seismic Rupture. I'm going to make this one Tempest and this one Seismic Rupture. And then I suppose we can just... I wonder why that changed when we went into the fight.
With a capital T!
Together, we've got this!
Right!
Take it!
I think I'll pass on the handshake.
Okay, weak points. Some large enemies have orange glowing spirit cores that can be destroyed after taking a set amount of damage. Doing so will break the core and down them. Depending on the enemy, these weak points can also be directly targeted. Interesting. Okay, so it legs, it looks like.
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it. I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Far enough!
Where are you going?
I'll face you. Does it hurt? Double demon fang! Blind you with a fang!
Radiant,
Double demon fang! Hitting pile driver! Right up!
here's a healing hurricane.
Don't get carried away!
Nice, we got a good dodge there.
You take it, you're mine! No further! Lightning thrust!
I'll stop its charge. Thanks, Kisara.
Not today!
Okay, so question. Can I go in here and use heal? I can.
Benediction line. Now I can let loose. Heal! Take this! You're mine!
I'm ready to go.
Demon fang! You! Double demon fang! Take this!
Together. Go. It's
Lightning
not
thrust!
in your dreams.
Rising Phoenix! I'll face you! Does it hurt? This one's all mine! Take this! Benediction light! Heal! You're mine! I'll face you! Eat dirt! Seismic rupture!
My head's spinning.
You're mine! Tornado drive! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing arc. I can't heal you forever.
I'll blind you with it!
I keep trying to push R1 to dodge. It's not working very well, as you can imagine. You know, since that's not the dodge thing.
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Take this! Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone.
Okay, so strategy, let's focus on healing. Okay, there we go. Square changes it.
Here's a healing arc. Arc seal. First aid.
Not today!
I'm out of ammo. I'm all stocked up. Lightning strike.
Take
Here,
this!
flame. Make your break.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
There.
Is there no end to them?
Okay, so CP 24AG2. So where is... Oh, I see. The CP is over there. So we got 11 out of 254. So we are running out. I think I can only use apple gel on myself. Isn't that right? No. Okay. Well, we have 6 grape gels. Yeah, let's give him a full heal.
We're making some progress.
Keep up the pressure.
In a
Now
bind?
you're getting serious? Burning strike! Reinforcements incoming! Not
So does CP come back? I don't actually know.
It would appear I attract too much attention.
far enough! This one's mine!
Now it's my turn!
In your face! On guard!
Double demon fang! I'm ready to go! You picked the wrong fight! Rotating pile driver! Tornado drive! You're mine! Blind you into dust!
Let's keep up the pressure!
This is looking...
Wow, okay. And how about those? Ooh, those restore CP.
good! This has a most peculiar taste.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of us that are dying here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. What is recasting? Let's do that. Then heal myself, and we'll have to get Kisara here in just a minute.
Tiger Heel!
Is that an ad?
Begin!
In here.
Take this!
Not in your dreams.
I can carve through armor!
Eat dirt.
Okay. Not the greatest at timing on dodges.
Nothing gets by me!
Keep doing it too early.
This has a most peculiar taste.
Kisara, you get regenerate. You're a tank. So let's try that.
In a bind?
Come forth, holy glimmer. Holy land.
I feel like me again. No dare!
It looks like we made him mad.
In here. This will come in handy. Hey, you know, Law, watching you really makes them realize.
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Don't think, just be swinging. I couldn't.
Oh wow, okay, we just lost a bunch of people. Damn.
Get in time.
Well tucked away. The water's magic and the waters of
Can you
magic
take
and
it?
dance.
Does it hurt? You're not! I'll grind you with the dust! Tempt it! Not so fast! Elusive deed! It's on!
It's not in your dreams.
Can you take it? Take this! You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Blah blah blah. Magic.
I'll face you!
I'm sorry.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Oh yeah, we're done for. Okay, do I have an indicator of when I'm able to use items again?
Lightning strike. Hurricane.
Do you require a hand?
It looks like we made him mad. Light up. The dark. All right, let me at him. Guess I had to use it sometime.
This one's all mine!
On guard. Ha! One more. This one.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Lion Cowl! Look sharp! Huh! Lion Cowl! Nothing First! Lion Cowl! Flaming Meteor! This one's mine! Flaming Meteor! One more! No chance! Nice try! Surprise! Denied! It looks like we made him mad!
Okay, what can I do here?
My pride was my downfall. Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver! Seismic rupture!
Here goes!
No further.
Come on! You have to hold on! First! Lion Cowl! Switch to offense! No chance! Too slow! This one's mine! Nice try! This one's mine! On guard! Plenty left! Flaming Meteor! First! I let my guard down.
Alright, that's on me. Not a great fight, actually. Recovering from a party defeat. When the party wipes out in a normal fight and loses, it costs CP to recover in that same area. While you'll still return to the same area even with no CP, you won't recover HP, meaning that retreating to accrue CP can still be wise. I don't know how to accrue CP, though. The game hasn't told me how to do that. But sure, if you say so. I'll take your word for it, although I have no idea what you're trying to tell me. Okay.
We should be able to cook here.
Okay, let's go ahead and rest. I was starting to get the timings down for blocking with Kisara there.
Who wants to bet it's sunny tomorrow?
And where exactly do you think the money for this bet is going to come?
Okay. Attack up. Experience boost. An experience boost might be... I mean, that's a good idea when you know you're going into a boss, huh? But doesn't really matter here. I would probably rather go for defense. Defense up. M. Consume double ingredients for plus 90% to cooking? Plus 90% to cooking, what does that mean?
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
It's a brand new day, everyone. Let's greet the...
Okay.
Dawn.
A laudable sentiment.
I should probably just make the main person the one that I'm most comfortable with at the moment, which Kisara's obviously the one that I used the most in the last one. So, let's see. Fight with moderate. Let's go back to fight with moderation. Use healing arts and keep distance when in danger. I mean, they weren't doing a very good job of that. Restore HP CP with items when low on CP. Okay. Yeah, we'll let the guy who can heal do that. Like, I was playing the healer, so... Now, I thought I was the only one who could use items, so what's the point of these ones?
Dohalim's shirt on that.
Maybe I misunderstood
Suffice
that.
it to say, mornings aren't his strong suit.
Now, I don't even know if, like, I'm underpowered for this fight right now or what, but I'm gonna try it again.
What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, the next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kinda on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my arts.
I'll do my best to not die then.
Okay. Now, in our party... I guess we'll do that when we get in there. I'll have Dohalim in, and then if he goes down, then we'll trade in that girl for her, Shion, for her healing abilities.
Look.
So let's take you out for now. Yep, stronger if activated while guarding. That's what I've been trying to do with Lion's Howl. Guardian Field, a shield thrust that hits the surrounding area while restoring an ally. That's interesting. Okay. Tiger Blade, strikes an enemy with shield, then hammer, stronger if activated while guarding. Okay. Rolling Thunder. That one's wind, this one is earth, this one is earth. I wonder if I should have some earth stuff on. So that one's windy, we got Hurricane Strike. Let's see, Flaming Meteor. Plants her shield, heaving up the ground, stronger if activated while guarding. Okay, Kisara kicks an enemy into the air at high speed. Oh, that's when yeah, cool. And Lunar Arc, that one costs 2. Uses her shield to raise the earth around her, smashing it with a spinning attack. I'm gonna try that. Forward flying kicks. Now I'm not seeing anything... Ooh, interesting. So Blizzard Bloom, huh? Okay, the throw up is wind. Let's see if he's taking extra damage from that. But then let's switch this one to Blizzard Bloom and see if that has any extra effectiveness against him.
Like trouble with a capital T. Together, we've got this.
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Hurricane thrust. Get it work.
Blizzard blow!
Benediction light.
Going in!
Sword lane out.
Their arcs were interrupted! Going in!
How about it? Not done yet. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Take this.
Going in!
That's it. Rising Order.
Okay, I still don't know how to change target.
It's in your hands now.
Come on! You have to hold...
God, Doleem's down already.
On!
Just to dust. I'm rising Order.
This one is mine! Denied!
Well, away. Phoenix.
Annihilation! This one's mine! Where are you going?
First strike.
This one's mine!
Let's him.
Lunar Healing Circle!
What a relief. Here I come. This one.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Okay. Man, that sucks. Okay, so our items persist through a failed battle. Ouch. Okay. We gotta keep that in mind.
Now you see what I can do.
Healing Circle!
I'm sorry to be a dog.
We've all got enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Rolling snap!
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint,
No, that is silly.
Mega Ray! No chance! Surprise! I'm not far enough! Mega Ray!
Go away.
I'll heal you all!
Down.
Going in! One more!
That's enough.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I'll tear you
That'll
apart.
bring you down!
Take this. Swallow dance.
On guard! Lightning! Downfall! Here's a healing
Dragon
arm!
swarm.
First aid! Take Ryan power!
I'm burning hell. That's enough. I'll smash you.
This one's mine!
Strike.
Annihilation!
Strike.
Ryan
I'll tear you apart.
On guard!
Big bang.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'll heal you all!
Is there no end to them?
We're making some progress. Keep up the pressure. Hurricane strike!
Here I go.
Now you're getting
To stop you
serious?
dying?
Right.
Reinforcements?
Eat this!
To me!
Hurricane Rising Phoenix!
Eat this!
Eat dirt! I'll tear you apart!
Its defenses are down.
I'll beat it to dust!
One more! And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done. This one is
Demon
now.
Fang! I'll finish you here and now! Demon Fang! Dust to dust!
Anything
Demon Fang!
Look sharp.
Coming through! Ha! Now!
Still not sure what's triggering that.
Inferno!
Searing flame!
I'll smash you! Rising Wyvern!
Going in.
Hurricane Thrust! First time!
Lunar
Rising Phoenix!
All good things come to an end.
This one's mine.
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself.
And get behind us!
I'm gone.
I'll be right with Rain in no time.
Look
It's
sharp.
gonna attack!
Right, watch out. Shield and face. Here, let me help.
Now I can let loose. You're mine! I'll finish you here and now! Do it! Infernal Punch! Ignite!
She's got resurrection. That's cool. Okay.
Burn!
First aid. Will this help?
Ready! Double Demon Fang!
Now, where are you going?
Rising Wyvern!
I owe you one back.
Burn!
Going in.
Rising
It does it!
Here I
Lunar
go!
arc.
Inspiration!
I could do this all day.
I'm gone. Far enough.
Royal Guard colors are shining through.
Fancy joining the regiment? I can beat you into shape in no time.
I'm good.
Burn!
I'm gone. Thank you.
Swallow Blade!
Lunar arc. It looks like we made a match. Thanks, Shion.
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it. I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Lunar arc. That move.
Phoenix!
This one's
Here comes
mine.
the big one! Sword Rain Alpha! Is this it?
I'm gone.
Oh, wow. He just... Why?
I'm not done yet!
This one's mine. Look sharp.
Let the marksman
handle this.
I'm not done yet! Let's try harder!
I'll
Sword Rain Alpha!
to bits. Resuscitation. Down. You're off. Lunar arc field. Look sharp.
Rising Wyvern!
Going in.
Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
I'm gone.
I'm on!
Ready to go.
Ah!
Now I'm in. Far enough.
Eat dirt!
I'm gone.
Now I'm in the groove.
This one's mine.
Demon Fire!
Hurry!
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
That went a little better than last time. Only a little bit, but... Okay, it went a lot better, but we did really bad that first time. This was still a sloppy fight, that's my point. But hey, for not knowing the system and playing on hard, I feel pretty good about it. Greetings again, travelers. I gather you've decided to take refuge at the ranch after all.
Hey,
Actually, we took care of your Zoigle problem for you all. What? Surely you jest. Its sheer ferocity gives even the city's own guardsmen pause. A reasonable reaction for anyone with a level head to have.
what?
What? You think I'm not level-headed?
Sure.
Sure I do. If you consider fighting a giant Zoigle first thing after arriving in a new city to be level-headed.
Ugh.
What about you? You're the one who agreed to help because you didn't want to have to sleep rough. That's got nothing to do with... pardon my interrupting you two. Suffice it to say, I believe you now.
Yes.
Clearly, I underestimated just how strong the pair of you clearly are. Save your thanks. As long as we get a warm bed and some nice food, we'll call it even.
What?
I don't remember you asking for food before.
What?
What was that? Nothing. Don't mind me. Now, to finally reopen the gates, allow me to welcome you both to Vicent and Ernest. I'm confident our city will be to your liking.
Sure.
You've given me high expectations, that's for sure.
Great!
Well, let's head on in.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve.
I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldomenencia Guard. There is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency.
Thank you, Kisara. I'm Dohilim Ilkaris.
But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through?
I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
So Kisara
However,
and Dohalim
for
are
you, it may be a
closely
simple
related
request,
then, huh?
but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. All I care for is maintaining peace.
If so, then why did you betray him? You're saying it was all just a self-obsessed lie?
Forgive me.
That seemed to be the video that was both for Kisara and Dohalim. Thank you for playing. Thank you for allowing me to. That was fun. Okay. So yeah, I'm guessing if we did Dohalim's, we'd probably get that same video. So maybe they're done in pairs. Let's see. Oh, cool. Yeah, Kisara and Dohalim. Seems like there's 3 of them, huh? Okay. All right. 3 different videos. So, let's see. That was about an hour and a half worth of demo. Could have gone on longer. Probably could have explored some more. There were probably a lot of items in that first area that we missed out on because we didn't explore everything. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I'm really excited. I've been excited for Tales of Arise since they started putting out trailers for it because it looks really, really good. And yeah, I've already got it on pre-order, and we are going to be doing a full playthrough of it. I liked playing as Kisara. I love tanks. Tanks are good for me, and I got pretty good at blocking with her. I'd be interested to see how well I do with some other characters. You know, in fact, I think, like, let's just go ahead. We've got some time. I don't think I'm going to do a full run of this again, but I'm going to jump back in here. And for the character, yeah, let's check out Alphen. He's going to be the main character that we start the game with, so I would not mind getting a little bit of experience using him before we actually play the game proper in a couple of weeks.
Well, off we go.
So according to like the cutscenes and the dialogues and stuff, at this point in the game, I'm pretty sure that you probably only have access to Alphen and Xion, so that's something to consider. So I wonder if that fight is actually in the game at this point, and if it's easier or if it's harder or what. I'd be interested to know. We are going to find out, aren't we? So it won't take us long before we're actually playing it for real. So let's see. Art screen, yes. Rising Wyvern. Okay, you got 2 different falling actions. Hurricane Thrust is wind-based. Now, notice the Flaming Edge. Infernal Torrent. That one says Searing Gale. That one says Explosive Ring. And Rising Phoenix. Interesting. I don't know what any of that means. Sword Rain, Flaming Edge Rending Flash. Flaming Edge must be that special attack that sometimes triggers randomly, right? It seems to trigger randomly. Followed by an Upward Strike. Ooh, I do like the sound of Demon Fang. Hitting from a distance. A 2-slice attack. Let's check out Sword Rain on square. Rising action, falling action on triangle. I like that. Hurricane Thrust. I do like. That's a distance closer on X, which is the way I like it. Okay, we've got those 3. All right, let's try that out.
Just great. Right.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Stop! If they rush you, you gotta just recover, okay? This one's mine. Feel. I'll be saving this one.
You're mine!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop. Back into the fray.
I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Do
Sword
it!
Rain out! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Save you!
Demon Fang! Dragon Sword Rain Alpha!
This'll come in handy.
Mirage! Sword Rain Alpha!
Banana, let's go.
Inferno Punch! Mirage!
Here goes.
Rising Falcon!
Now I'm in the groove!
Sword Rain Alpha! Cut!
No further!
Do it. Lock.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Okay, so those two do attacks together, so they're closely related.
Great.
And then Alphen and Xion seem to be closely related. Alphen's perk, Flaming Edge Part 1. Alphen can sacrifice HP to use a Flaming Edge. A strong, wide-reaching... Oh, that might be what he was triggering, huh? A wide-reaching Blazing Sword attack. To do so, hold triangle, square, or X, which will trigger a Flaming Edge after he performs the corresponding art. Flaming Edge moves cost no AG to use. So you just hold them. Okay. Flaming Edge moves have the added bonus of dealing extra damage to downed enemies. Plus, after learning a certain skill, you can continue to hold the button longer, letting you exchange more of Alphen's HP for more power. Cool, risk reward.
With my comrades, I'm unstoppable.
And what about without them?
More stoppable?
What's this doing here?
No choice! How about this?
This one's mine.
Demon Fang!
Airborne beam. My special. I never miss.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Mirage! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight!
Hear me.
Here I come!
Burning
Burn! Mirage! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Sword Rain Alpha! Storm!
So I'm trying to hold it.
Away! Rising Wyvern!
Do
Rising
it.
Phoenix!
All right.
Cool, there it was.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Yeah, we got it triggered there.
Yeah, I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
What?
Right. Got it.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Okay, so before we end this episode, I do want to go to that other difficult enemy that it pointed out to me.
It's in the sky, it's mine!
Bet that shell hiding something dangerous. All back in their defenses.
Glad you have your uses. Ready to go!
I'll show you how useful I can be.
You're finished!
Now you see what I'm on a roll now. Try this on for size.
Do it!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
You're mine! Here I come! Demon Plague!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Right.
Demon Plague! Sword Lane Alpha! You picked the wrong fight! Sword Lane Alpha!
Do it!
Demon Plague!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Wow, look what I just found. This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara! It's so big!
You're...
Put that
You're
on.
talking about my shield, right?
What else would she be talking about? You don't got one of those.
You guys want to rest here?
You don't got one of those, and you know it. What are you talking about, Kisara?
Look lively! Who don't...
Okay. Okay, so I think what that probably means, cooking effect plus 15%, so we have an attack up medium, so we're getting another 15% boost on top of that, I'm guessing, is what that means.
Good. This came out.
Hey, what's the smoke?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going
Oh,
on?
he's a bad cook. Okay.
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is...
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
The smoke is going by in the scene.
Maybe I should throw in some more spice.
And he's clueless.
Just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now I just flip it over, and then...
Yikes.
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
What gave it away? The smoke in the air?
Understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
That was fun. Very anime tropey, but, you know, they're always fun.
I couldn't eat any more if I tried.
That is true happiness.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see that town, man. Oh, I can't wait to play this game. I'm excited. I'm excited to play this game like proper. Not just a demo. Everybody knows that I'm all about story and characters, so it's like, yeah, demo, fun gameplay, sure, but I cannot wait to see what the story has in store for us. So, Okay. Now, let's see. So we do have some money. We didn't really look at this guy's stuff. Create accessories. Yeah, we didn't really look at this. You can use ore to craft accessories. Once you select an accessory to craft, choose the ore you wish to use as its material. The rarity and any bonus skills belonging to that ore will then be carried over into the accessory that's created. Okay. Bonus skills. Ores can possess up to 4 skills, with rarer ones offering more skills. To activate these bonus skills, the accessories crafted from ores must be enhanced. Warrior's Emblem, attack plus 15, physical damage. Okay, we got a protect ring. Let's make one of these, a warrior emblem. We've got Brimore. Let's see. So main skill, attack plus 15, new skills level 2, 3, and 4. Fire/water damage goes down. Earth damage plus 15, defense plus 60. Okay. Okay, we've got 10 life bottles.
Maybe it's time.
You take the warrior. Naturally, you have the lowest defense. Now you'll take 20% less damage. And
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
this guy's probably over-leveled and he's probably going to school us immediately.
You can tell
but
it's
I'm going to
tough
try.
just looking at it.
Yeah, it'd probably mess us up good.
What did that say in the corner? Giant Zoogle something. Okay, we can run past him. A level 26 Relentless Charger. So, just a look. It doesn't tell us our level on this screen. Okay, it's around our level. So maybe this guy's beatable. Of course, I'm not very good with this guy yet.
Hit him once! I'm not done! Take this!
I'll stop it, Chop!
Thanks, Kisara.
Demon Peg! Inferno! All finish you here now!
Rise and rend. More with that here. This one's mine.
I can carve through armor!
Lightning.
Downfall! You're mine! No escape!
I'm out of once and dead.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Just the start.
Talent Storm!
Get on, hear me.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Try harder! This one's all mine! I'm on it! Eat this! Sword Rain Alpha! Talent Storm! Blow away! Rising Wyvern!
Back into the field.
Rising... I'll tear you apart! Eat this!
More with that strong.
Whirlwind!
Here goes.
First strike! Take this! There you go! You're mine!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a comparison.
Nope, that'd be silly. Rising...
Here. Up we insert. What's this? Not in your dreams. One more. Illuminate the dark.
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
This one's mine. Arctic waterfall.
I don't know what that is.
Let me help. Leave the charge to me. Now's our chance. Far enough.
Rising Not today! I owe you one.
Holy Land, look here!
Sword Rain Alpha! Demon Fire!
Storm! Lightning Condensed!
Now we're never.
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
In a bind?
It's Holy Land! Out of ammo! First aid!
Once this thing is mentally bruised.
Lightning Condensed!
Demon Fang!
To the fray!
Eat this!
Illuminate the
Sword
dark!
Sword Rain Alpha!
There!
Eat this!
Demon Fang!
Oh, violent starting wind! Carve down!
Leave the
In here!
charges to me! Armor won't save you!
I'll be saving this one!
I'm not done!
I'm on a roll now!
Don't mind if I do!
Eat this!
You're mine!
Oh, violent starting wind! Here's a healing heart! This one's mine! Feel! That'll bring you down!
Burn in hell!
I'm on a roll
Sword Rain
now!
Alpha! Rising Wyvern!
Now we're never.
I'll tear you up!
All yours, Kisara!
Here I go!
Every time we step forward, something pushes us back.
Slow and steady and all that, Kisara.
Blow away!
In here! Here, the enemy is going all out!
Uh-oh.
What a relief! That freaking does it!
Demon Fang!
Holy
It's
Land,
on! Easter!
I'll heal you
Here
all!
comes something big!
Try to dodge!
Can't move!
Oh, wow.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Yep, bring me back. Do it. Oh, multiple of us died.
Not done yet!
Here, let me help you win!
Front!
First aid!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Okay, so they're no joke when they turn blue.
I'm not done!
Eat this!
I'm just getting started! Rising Falcon!
I can't hold on much longer!
Take this!
That'll bring you down!
I'm on a roll now! Armor won't save you!
Here's a healing art! First aid! Get you all tucked away! This can't be happening!
Feel pace!
I'm thinking! One at a time!
Tectonic Demon Fang!
You're
mine!
Denied!
Holy Land!
You're mine! It's on!
Radiant
Ignite!
It's weakened!
Sword Rain Alpha! This ends now! Sword Rain Alpha!
What's this?
The enemy is going up!
Uh-oh. Anything that'll... Let's just wait.
All out!
There we go.
You require help.
Okay, here I
I'm
come.
sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on us.
It's about to strike!
Yes, ma'am.
I'm like scared of him when he's blue now. Because he freaking laid us out.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Demon Fang!
Armor won't save you.
Magic is there! Healing word! Holy Land!
Sword Rain Alpha!
What's this?
Alright, good job, girl.
Not today!
Ready to go! Power energy!
Take this.
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Falling behind!
Looks like this one's mine.
Like hell,
It looks like you got this one covered! Reload! Here, let me help.
Demon Fang!
Magic is there! Please now!
Rising Wyvern! Try harder! Here I come! Demon Fang! Crumble! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here! Illuminate the dark! Burning strike! The enemy is going all out! Here goes! Magic is there! Not on my watch! Searing flame!
That move!
Here comes the big one!
Oh, he died right before I could use his thing.
Back into the fray!
Yeah, I'll just let them do what they're doing for a second here.
Can't get out of this!
This one's mine! A new lease on life!
Kick it! I'm not done!
Eat this! Take
Rising Wiper!
I'll smash you! I'm just getting... Let's tear 'em up!
Time to let it rip! Demon Plague! Sword Rain Alpha! Rising
Tear you
Wiper!
apart!
Mirage!
I'm breaking all down.
Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! I'll bring you back from death's
Strike!
abyss!
Rising Wiper! Mirage!
Here's a healing art!
I'm not done!
Where you going, bro?
You picked the wrong...
They're not playing around! Here's a healing art!
Not my fight. Take this!
Here, let me help! First aid!
He's like seriously about to die.
Right, watch out! Flame of breeze! Burning! One more time! Ready to go! Here! This one's handy! Mega ray! This one's
Rising Wiper!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
So I think we have to actually finish a boss with one of those strikes. Because I think he was completely out of HP.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Nice. All right. We were able to do it. On hard. I like it. Okay. With that, I think that I am pretty pleased with the results here. So I think that's where we're going to end things. So thank you all for being here. I cannot wait for this game to come out. Please like and subscribe. You won't want to miss it when I finally actually do come out with this series. Because obviously it's a lot of fun and I'm enjoying it. I have decided, I mean, just by playing this, I'm like, yeah, we're going to be playing this game on hard. We're definitely going to be playing this game on hard. So look forward to that and subscribe so that you don't miss it. Have a good one, everybody.